The Canberra Islamic Centre was built and continues to function because of community support and donations. Fatima is an artist who came to Australia from Morocco. The paintings that she has donated adorn the centre's walls.
Yeah, people contribute with their time or money or whatever they can afford to give. I couldn't afford money, so my work was there, and I want the world to know about it. I wanted everybody to know how beautiful Islamic art is. Growing up, it was all the Islamic design and the writing and the patterns and everything was sort of, it's all around you. In fact, when I went overseas, I missed that. That's why I kept wanting to paint mainly the Islamic design and the patterns and the writing and the colors. My mom always encouraged me to do art. She always bought me paper and paint. Unfortunately, she died when I was 14. Everything I've done after it was for her more than myself in a way.
Fatima met her Australian husband in America, and marriage brought her to Canberra.
I find it very isolating here. I think it's because of the geography of the place. It's wherever you are too far from everywhere, in a way. If you don't make an effort to meet other people, you stay in your own circle. And I think the Islamic Centre is doing a good job in joining many communities from Islamic background, but they're all from different backgrounds. I think that's very good achievement, because you see a lot of people from different backgrounds in one place. For somebody like me who's still sort of English is a bit of I didn't grow up thinking in English. Art, I find that it's my language here. I find that I express myself much better. I call this piece "I Will Write, I Promise." It's sort of the thing what you say when you leave your home, when you leave your country. And as you could see, I've done every piece on a postcard size. So it's all about writing back home and telling people your experience here. So the writing and the cards and the letters start to pick up the influences from the Australian landscape. And the more I printed, the more I felt good. So this piece got bigger and bigger. The original idea was going to be much smaller than this. Most of my work sort of carry this writing that I wrote as letters to my mom. Although my mom is dead, to me, by writing this letter, it was as if she's still there. I left Morocco in '88. So most of my work was sort of about staying in touch with my birthplace. But later on, with everything that's been happening politically in the Muslim world, I hoped to be the voice of my Arab Muslim community. Calligraphy as an element that's sort of just a reminder of back home. But it was more fluid lines that are used in the writing in part of the composition. But now I want the writing to be read by somebody who can read Arabic. I want it to be like a newspaper headline. Sometimes I feel very angry. I feel very angry. That's why I feel I'm lucky to have, arts, to have my paintings, to be able to express my ideas to people who could see it. The recent war on Iraq, it's a good testament of what's been happening. The place now turned to a cemetery. I don't care anymore whether Islamic art look beautiful. I know that for sure, but to me, I need much more. I need a message to come across. I want the pieces to speak to the people and also to show the opinion you don't usually see. This is a recent work I've done about people in detention center. As you could see, this pattern here, it refers to the fence and the dog ball, because the shocking experience for me to see how dogs are well treated. They are taken for walks every day. You go to the shopping center, there's a whole alley just for dogs, for food and toys and things just for dogs. But how could you treat dogs that way and still treat a human being in another way? In Islam, there is no difference between black or white, or whether you have money or you don't, or whether you have education or you don't, the humanity is the most important in Islam before anything else. And I recall an incident that personally happened to me one time. I just had my first baby, and walking through the shops, I heard this baby cry, and instantly you react as a mother about to sort of nurse the baby, because I didn't. Then later on, I realized that baby could be from any country, from anywhere, from any faith. It didn't matter. It's that instant reaction I had that was the most important. That sort of was stronger than me. But it was a humane reaction. That was very inspiring for me, so much. In my opinion, most religions have the same goal. They are to achieve peace within the person, and peace of mind and soul will spread around the world. And I mean, wouldn't that be a great place to live?